Sounds like the detective will be busy with the Joker for a while. Good. Gives this kitten some time to play. So what next? Help tall, brooding, and handsome? Or help myself do all the loot Professor Strange has locked up in that vault of his? I know. Difficult choice, right? What will it be? Find Croc and have him rip a hole into the vault? Ask Penguin for some explosives? Not my style. I always prefer a woman's touch in these situations. Stay where you are, Ivy. I'm coming to get you. I need to get my kit from my apartment. No way I can face Ivy without my things. I'd be naked without them.
Okay, so back in the shoes of Catwoman, back in the paws of Catwoman, I guess, and this is, she's gonna be selfish and decide to actually do some heisting to get some money to, instead of saving Batman. Come to think of it, if she actually went to save Batman, the course of this game's plot and the next game's plot might differ completely if she actually saved Batman at this point, but oh well. This is actually one of the cooler things about the Catwoman DLC, or Catwoman, that is such a cool animation, holy crap. That's one of the coolest things about the Catwoman DLC is that unlike any other game in the series, you control a second character in the open world. Not even Night lets you control a second character throughout the open world, but this game does. So in this case, we can actually control Catwoman. She has her own movement system across the entire city that they had to program on. So they had to basically program this for every single block of the city, as well for Batman, as well as for Catwoman. That being said, controlling Catwoman when you're flying across the city isn't nearly as fun, because she does have just as much range as Batman does as for her grapple. But as you can see, her grapple kind of makes it so that she has to climb up the building, and there's this weird like rhythm timing to it that I could never really get the hang of, no matter how many times I play it. But seeing Catwoman actually like fly across these buildings is extremely satisfying. It's just to look at. It's just playing it. It feels a little weird. It doesn't feel as fluid as flying with Batman, which is probably why they didn't bring it back for Arkham Knight.
I know. Well, how can be so pissed all of a sudden anyway?
Oh yes. Okay, so more fighting with Catwoman, and let's take out this guy. Oh, okay. I can't imagine a better way to die. Or a better way to be knocked out. Catwoman doesn't kill, except for what she does.
It's good to be home.
Look at those cats. Cute. Oh. Caltrops. Okay, never mind what that looks like. Never mind what this looks like either. But, yes, Catwoman is not the only one who gets gadgets.
Of course she has. She wouldn't hold a grudge.
Okay, so Caltrops and Bolus, I believe it is. So this, not gonna lie, you don't really play as Catwoman that often, to the point where her gadgets aren't even that useful in combat. You might as well just punch enemies. You can upgrade Catwoman, but again, you barely play as her, so it kind of feels a little pointless to throw upgrades into Catwoman, because you really don't play as her that much. If you add up all of the Catwoman sections of this entire game and add it up to see like how long the playtime is, not including Riddler trophies or anything, you probably only play as Catwoman for like 25 minutes tops, which is in line with the other DLCs from the previous games, like the Joker DLC and the Harley Quinn DLC from Night, and pretty much all the DLC from Night, except for like the Most Wanted expansion. But sorry, I'm an encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to the Arkham games, because I love them that much. Except for Origins, we don't talk about Origins. It is the bastard child that I do not like talking about. That was, so yeah, like actually seeing Catwoman like pounce around the environment is really cool. Also, the actual length of her whip that she uses to traverse is wildly inconsistent. Like sometimes she'll go like a city block, and sometimes she won't. It's a little weird. Okay. So, just like Batman, you actually have a detective vision, except it's thief vision. And using that, we can actually determine where the enemies are. Also, yes, her silent takedowns are really satisfying to look at. Yeah, it's actually climbed down. Okay. Oh shit.
I've got someone here.
What? Okay, you're gonna go over there. Okay. There we go. There we go. Nice. Yes! This is actually a relatively difficult one to do just because your actual environment on this roof is really, really smaller than it usually would be. But we actually did that no problem. Awesome. Okay. So this is actually really cool. What you can do sometimes is just swing down like this. Again, it's very situational. And here's your first example of a pink Riddler trophy. Yep. All you have to do is just be playing as Catwoman, and then you can pick it up. No problemo. Okay. Let's go pay the other femme fatale a visit.
Hello? Ivy? You here?
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
You're not seriously going to hold that against me forever, are you?
You killed them all.
They were just flowers, Ivy. I'll buy you some new ones. I know a place that...
Oh, yes! Oh, no. Okay, never mind. That didn't last very long. I'm a pervert, I'm sorry.
Come on, Red. Can't we just... Oh, for the love of...
Oh, that looks awful.
Hey, Pammy. Here's an
Okay,
idea.
boss fight. Poison Ivy. This isn't really a boss fight in the sense that it's just kind of an enemy gauntlet that we have to deal with, but as you'll see, Poison Ivy is actually going to be trying to attack us during this good camera angle game. She's actually going to be attacking us with her toxins throughout this.
Organisms will enter your bloodstream. Spores will grow, replacing the blood in your veins. And when I'm done, your flesh will be replaced with blood. I've spent
There we go.
weeks perfecting the toxins that will destroy your pathetic meat sack of a body. You can't outrun me.
And bam! There we go.
My spores
Perfect.
will fill your lungs and kill you from
Also, ignore all this horrible things that Ivy's saying to us. She doesn't mean it. She's just playing. She's just playing for fun.
If you're still breathing, it's not over.
Okay, so now that Ivy's actually on our playing field, she's actually going to be attacking us with projectiles that we're going to have to worry about. Oh, come on. That actually hit me. This part's kind of bullshit just because of those projectiles. It's kind of hard to tell when Ivy's actually going to attack you with them. Thankfully, we have special combo takedowns that give us full invincibility, and she can't actually do anything about that. Ah, damn it. So one of my least favorite parts about the combat in this game, just like Asylum, if an enemy is dazed and confused on the ground, you can't actually punch them. If you punch towards them, your punch will just whiff. And it's really, really annoying. So you kind of have to wait until they start getting up from off the ground to continue a combo like that. In Night, they get rid of that completely. You can punch an enemy on the ground 1,000,000 times and keep your combo, which is awesome. But something you have to keep in mind in this game. You're going for perfect scores. No, that's a bit of a bind. Literally.
Get back here, Harley.
But I want to know who he is, sweetie.
No one's who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun?
It's a great line.
All a lie. There's nothing wrong with you.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with you.
Oh, shit.
Take my blood, for example. I wish somebody would. This stuff is killing me.
Why should I care?
Because now there's a teeny little bit of me in you too. That's
Oh, son of a bitch.
Come on. Don't tell me it's not what you always wanted. Look, we're running out of time. I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so close, and then it was taken from me.
So we both die. I'm fine with that.
Holy crap.
Imagine sucking down that last breath knowing that Gotham is doing the same.
What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't I say? I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to emergency rooms all over the city.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected more.
Madman.
Protocol 10? Never heard of it. Hold tight.
For some reason, I doubt that. No! Well, things just went from bad to worse real quick.
I'm listening.
Is someone feeling a little down?
What do you want?
Oh, Bats, cheer up. It won't kill you. Oops.
Where is the
Oh,
cure?
that laugh is so
has it?
I had
terrifying in this game.
Mr. Freeze making it, but he's gone dark on me.
I'll find him.
I bet you.
The laugh of a man who could drop dead at any second. Terrifying.
Alfred, Joker's poisoned me. He may have poisoned Gotham too. Mr. Freeze has the only cure.
What are you waiting for, then? He's in Arkham City. Find him.
If only it was that simple. He'll be somewhere cold. He needs to be kept at sub-zero temperatures to survive.
I don't wish to worry you, but it is the middle of winter out there.
I noticed. I've calibrated the cowl to track heat signatures. I'll find the coldest
Calibrate
point
the
in Arkham
cowl,
City.
Alfred. Okay, so there's your ticking time bomb. Batman is as good as dead at this point unless we find a cure, because Joker's blood is now running through our veins as well. Fantastic. So as far as main missions is concerned, now we have to actually track down Mr. Freeze, because he's the only one who's going to be able to help us out of this.
Must be this way. I'm definitely heading toward the coldest point.
I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier. A hotline straight to my bestest friend in the world. Just think, I can call you up whenever I get bored. I think our relationship is really maturing here. The next thing you know is we'll be exchanging emails or meeting up for romantic dinners.
Okay, so new side mission acquired.
Augmented reality training online.
Oh, there's more advanced AR training right here. That's interesting. Again, you don't actually... I don't believe you get anything for doing the other AR training aside from experience.
Please, I'm on the roof of the old Gotham FM building. Someone's after me. I don't know who. He's gonna find me. I need help.
But anyway, this is actually another side mission, and it's the guy right below us, so let's just pay him a visit, and let's help him.
What are you doing up here?
There's someone after me. He's trying to kill me.
Who?
I think he works for Strange. That bastard has me working on his damn tower for 6 months. And no sooner is it all operational, he has me thrown in here.
What were
Damn.
you working on?
There are a number of signal relay points around the top of the tower. The specifications...
Oh, shit!
I need to set up a crime scene here. It's the only way to find out who killed this man.
Completely unflinching. This man was alive, and now he is dead, and Batman didn't blink.
Hit here.
Okay, so let's just quickly find... It doesn't take a genius to figure out who's the kind of guy that would use a sniper rifle like that, especially from a shot this far away, but let's just quickly go investigate the point of origin, and maybe get a hint on who it really
The
was.
shot was taken from somewhere around here. I should scan the area.
Okay, and bullet casing.
There's the shell casing.
Dead shot.
Alfred, take a look at the image that's just uploaded to the Batcomputer.
Is that what I think it is, Master Bruce?
It is. Deadshot is in Arkham City.
What's he doing there? Is he a prisoner?
It seems unlikely, but I'm not ruling anything out.
So it's the world's greatest detective versus the world's deadliest assassin. Who's going to win?
Not him. Send me the full database entry for Deadshot. I've uploaded everything I know about the victim. I'll be in touch.
Okay, Deadshot. So yeah, that is yet another side mission. Obviously, there are going to be other corpses around the city that have gotten a bullet straight to the face, and we're gonna have to find where Deadshot is hiding and bring him to justice. Simple as that. But also, this guy's corpse is gonna be on this roof for the rest of time, so don't you worry about it. Okay. Oh God. Is it just me, or is the church looking a lot more green than usual? That's not good. Shit. Nice try, game. Okay, let's hit that one real quick. There we go. So yeah, Riddler challenges also include destructible environments, or destructible items like the balloons, so just, you can keep that in mind when you're trying to find all of them. I'm not sure how to actually open up this Riddler trophy right here. Oh, wait, never mind. It's right there. There we go. Simple as that. See, sometimes it's just a hidden switch, sometimes it's more elaborate, but there are a lot, that's for absolutely sure. Speaking of the Riddler, yeah, it should be pretty obvious, but something is different about this church, so let's have a gander. Okay, hello?
Oh, God. Where have they gone? Could it be that while you were out doing what you do, I, the Riddler, snuck in and took all those poor, stupid fools?
Where have you taken them?
Questions, questions, Dark Knight. It's not you who needs answers here, it's me. You answer my riddles and I tell you where they are. You answer my riddles and they don't die. So, shall we begin?
Oh, boy.
I'm an instrument whose music always comes from the heart. What am I?
Hey, so just like in Arkham Asylum, Riddler's back. We actually see him in the flesh this time, and his redesign for the Arkham games looks great, by the way. There's also Riddler challenges that are lines of text that have an answer. So I'm an instrument for whose music comes from the heart. It's the organ, right there.
Well done. See, you can do it. Solve enough of my carefully constructed conundrums, and I'll tell you where the rest of my hostages are. The first is in the courtroom. I suggest you hurry. He may have been sentenced already.
So yes, Riddler hostages are. Please stop. They're all of the people that we met in the church earlier. They've been kidnapped, and Riddler's taken them hostage. So all we have to do to rescue them is solve a bunch of riddles. And when we solve a specific amount of riddles, he'll give us the location to the next hostage. Vice versa until every single trophy has been collected. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you need every single trophy to find the last hostage. Again, 440 trophies sounds like a lot, and it is. But actually exploring the environment and finding all the Riddler trophies was one of the most fun parts about the game for me, because I'm very OCD when it comes to open world games, so having just this fun collectible, it's varied and fun, and I don't know, I just really, really enjoyed doing it. Same with Night.
All through Arkham City.
I didn't really enjoy it in Origins, but I didn't enjoy most of Origins, but oh well.
What the other so-called super criminals are planning right now. One of them is arranging a little welcoming committee for you outside.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, good to know. Okay, why is it getting me so much experience? Okay, before we actually leave, let's see, multiple takedown. There we go. So, yeah, this is where the game gets broken. So I'll show you what this brutal attack does in a bit, but just know that I won't be spamming it that much. I won't just be using it for every single combat challenge, because it really does break the game. I will show off how devastating it will be, and I will use its magical powers at certain points. But yeah, after that, I guess we'll probably just do free flow of power gadgets. This is the next one we'll do. That sounds good.
See, I
Oh, crap.
told you, Batman's here.
I don't get it. How'd you know?
That's not important. Kill him.
No problem.
So, this is absolutely not the kind of situation that I can really show off the multi-ground takedown, because this enemy type is a Riddler informant, and the gimmick of the Riddler informant is that you need to actually take them out last to actually, you know, get the information you require. So, there you go.
I know you work for Riddler.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll tell you what you want to know.
It's been a pleasure.
So yes, this is the new way that the game works with adding Riddler secrets to your map, obviously because yes, thank you, game. I guess we can look at all of our side missions. So yeah, there's actually quite a few. Some of them are a little more in-depth than others, like Riddler, obviously, and some of them are just AR training. So AR training, we're already almost done. Some of these missions are like one-time events that will happen, and then it's just 100% complete, and others are going to be ones that we're going to be doing throughout the entire game, like Bane, for instance. So yeah, quite a few side missions in this game. Again, some better than others, but... what can you do? Anyway, let's see here. Riddle. Oh, that's the one that I marked on my map, I think. I'm actually surprised, yeah, there doesn't appear to be any Riddler stuff that they added to the map.
Reality training online.
Where did it say... Where did it say they added Riddler trophies? Okay, here we go. So yeah, inside the medical center, it just added the locations of 3 Riddler trophies to my map. And if we zoom up here, using our grab no boost, if you use detective mode, you'll see all throughout Arkham City is these green enemies now. And these are infinitely spawning. Like, they'll stop spawning as soon as you have enough... Oh, sweet. This was the only guy around, so he's technically the last one, so we're able to interrogate him immediately. There we go. And Riddler C gets added to Park Row, and there you go. They just pop right up on your map. Obviously, if you interrogate every single informant, then it's going to be a sea of question marks around you. But again, you can just do them at your own discretion, and I do actually like the Riddler informant mechanic, because it spices up the combat a little bit, because like, you can't take them out. If you take them out, then it's just it. The informant's dead, and there's nothing you can do about it. Again, they're infinitely spawning until you have enough, until like everything has been uncovered. So you don't need to worry about missing an informant. They are infinitely spawning. Anyway, let's actually do the main thing right now, which is at the courthouse again, and let's see if we can rescue that hostage that Riddler has before we move on. Bang bang, order in the court. So now that we've
Why is this guy here?
I told you, Two-Face wants us to look after him. Stop Batman from getting... You spoke to Two-Face? Where is he? That doesn't matter.
Honestly, if I'm not going to talk over the inmate chatter, then I will never say another word throughout this entire game, because you could fill a museum with all of the inmate dialogue. Anyway, so now that we've actually found the Riddler, oh, we can't do that. Now that we've found the Riddler, all of those you know, little pop-ups for little riddles like bang bang order in the court, now they're everywhere now that we've seen the Riddler for the first time. So yeah, obviously this one is an obvious riddle, but yeah, the amount of riddles in the game just increased exponentially, obviously. There we go. Simple as that.
Riddler, talk.
Oh, crap. Okay, I just help him out.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, let's rescue this guy, not punch him in the face.
I didn't want to do it, but he made me. He had my friend. He stuck a knife in his leg. It means it's all my fault, but He was gonna kill him.
Where is he?
He's insane. He told me to get everyone out of the church. He said they'd all die if I didn't. I was scared. He kept blaming you.
You're safe now.
It's Batman, it's Batman, it's Batman who did it. Not me, not the crazy guy, it's Batman.
It's just some numbers. 275325. I have no idea what they mean.
They sound like a radio frequency.
Those are what? Just gonna like impale him on the cowl like bullhorns. Okay, 275325. Again, like I said, this radio frequencer is a gadget in and of itself. Again, it's just tied to specific items and stuff. But yeah, if we just go to these coordinates, we'll find something.
At last. I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. Can you solve it?
Did you figure out what the numbers mean?
Yes, it's just one of Riddler's games. He gave you something, right?
Yeah, it's just a box. I don't know what it does.
I'll figure it out. You should head back to the church. You'll be safer there.
That seems a lot more elaborate than a box. Okay. So, Enigma Machine. Again, this is probably the most in-depth side quest, so there's a lot of moving pieces. Literally in this case.
I'll be gone. What am I?
Okay, so this is a pretty easy riddle, because I played this game before. The answer is secret.
Well done, Dark Knight. You did it. Like a child learning to walk for the first
I just remember that one. I don't remember the other ones, so... It'll be a fun game about me failing to solve some of these. Although they're not that bad. Okay, so there's the other Riddler hostage.
Riddler's loose in Arkham City.
I mean, I
guess from the church.
I guess we can go rescue him. I guess.
Since you led the police to his location from Arkham Island. What does he want?
Revenge. He's leaving me radio frequencies, and he gave me a device to decode his riddles. They lead to map references within Arkham City. I'll let you know how I get on.
Whoa, okay, Batman turns around. Look at this. Oh, okay, no. I was really hoping it'd be instant. Damn it, Rocksteady, you and your polish. Okay, so bang bang order in the court. Oh, come on. Please. What? Are you kidding me? Bang bang order in the court. What? It's right there. Okay, I'm not crazy. It's right there. What? Subject too small? Subject too small. What? Subject out of view. The guns? Okay. There we go. I knew it was that booth. You can't fool me, game. So anyway, again, just like Arkham Asylum, we'll probably try to grab most of them if I remember them. This game, it doesn't have quite the same problem as Asylum because the environments are a million times more detailed in this game than they were in Asylum. Again, the amount of polish this game has is ridiculous, but it kind of has the same thing where in Asylum, you just have to look for the environment object that seems highly detailed and out of place. Obviously, in that situation, it was the two guns that didn't really stand out in the environment because everything's really detailed in this game. So again, City's awesome.